Now, let's move on to the fifth law of indices. And it says that it is similar to the fourth law of indices. It says that when you have two different bases being divided, but you have the same index on both of them, then you could write them as the quotient and write a single index over them. So their quotient could be written as the base, and there could be written a single index to represent that form which was written on the left hand side. Similarly, if there are two bases and there is a single index over their quotient, then that index could be written on the numerator and the denominator both. Now, to apply this, there are some questions over here. In part A, it is written that 21 raised to 3 is being divided by 7 raised to 3. Now, since the indices, both the indices are same, so I could write this in this form, that 21 is divided by 7 and this whole raised to 3. So means that 7 would simplify 21. So 3 raised to 3 would be the answer. And if I apply this index, then it would be equal to 27 over here. In part B, it says 26 raised to 5 raised to 3 being divided by 13 raised to 15. Now, the third law of indices would be applied over here, and both the indices would get multiplied with each other. So 26 raised to 5 into 3 divided by 13 raised to 15. It would become 26 raised to 15 divided by 13 raised to 15. Since the indices are same, so we could write it as 26 divided by 13 raised to 15, which means that 13 would simplify this. So we would get 2 raised to 15 as the final answer. Now, first, this law would be applicable in the first fraction. So I would be writing p square raised to 3 divided by q raised to 3. And this division could be changed into multiplication by reciprocating the fraction which is written after the division sign. So q raised to 7 upon p raised to 5 would become p raised to 5 upon q raised to 7. Now, next it would become 2 into 3 as we apply the third law of indices, and this would remain q raised to 3, p raised to 5 upon q raised to 7. We have p raised to 6 multiplied by p raised to 5 divided by q raised to 3 into q raised to 7. So now the bases are same. They are being multiplied in the numerator and the denominator. So their indices should be added. So p raised to 6 plus 5 and q raised to 3 plus 7. So it would become p raised to 11 divided by q raised to 10. This would be the final answer of this. In the first fraction, we could use the same rule and apply the whole power on both the numerator and the denominator. So x cube raised to 3 divided by 27 x raised to 7 divided by x raised to 21. Now, in the numerator of the first fraction, again, the third law of indices would be applicable, and also the power would be distributed over the both factors. So I would be writing 3q into x squared raised to 3. And this, the denominator, in the denominator, the third law will be applied. So 3 into 3 divided by 27 x raised to 7 over 21 x raised to 21. So it would become 3 cube means 27, x raised to 2 into 3 divided by x raised to 9, And this division could be changed now into multiplication. So x raised to 21 divided by 27, x raised to 7. Now, the 27 would get simplified, and we will be having x raised to 6 divided by x raised to 9 multiplied by x raised to 21 divided by x raised to 7. All the bases are same. So the two bases which are being multiplied, their powers would be added to each other in the numerator. Similarly, the powers would be added in the denominator. So 9 plus 7. So it would become x raised to 27 divided by x raised to 16. Now again, we have two bases, same bases, and they are being divided. So I'm writing a single base x, power of the numerator minus power or the index of the denominator. So finally, we get x raised to 11 as the answer of this part.
We try to explain complex concepts in simple language and with effective examples. If you like the video and the way we explain the subject, consider liking this tutorial, commenting on it and subscribing to our channel and press the bell icon, so that you stay updated and get notified when we upload more videos. Thanks for watching.